Hello, fellow travelers. I've been living in Kuala Lumpur for about 9 years now, and honestly, I'm not a big fan of the usual spots KLCC, Bukit Bintang. The places every tourist ends up. Too many people, too much traffic. I'll go there for a night out, maybe. The rooftop bars are great, but that's about it. What I actually love are the quieter neighborhoods, the ones you probably won't find in a travel guide. Perfect for long walks and good coffee. So that's what I want to show you, my version of KL. And today we're starting in Bukit Tunku, one of my favorite areas. I like to call it the Beverly Hills of KL. This place is full of amazing villas and mansions and more greenery than most parks in the city. And it's literally just a 10-minute drive from KLCC. I usually start at Changkat Tunku Hill, which leads up to Changkat Lookout Point. I just take a Grab, that's the local e-hailing app, and ask the driver to drop me off at the bottom of the hill because I actually prefer walking up. It's a short 10-minute uphill stretch. Anyone with a basic fitness level can do it, but you can also drive all the way up there. At the top, you get this panoramic view of the Kuala Lumpur skyline. If you're there early enough, you can catch the sunrise coming up right behind the Petronas Towers. It's spectacular. But sunset's great too. The light hits the city in that perfect golden glow. After soaking that in, I'm heading back down and meet the occasional runners, cyclists, and monkeys, of course. Very near from Changkat Tunku Hill, you find Jalan Tunku Putra Lookout Point. The walk up there is honestly a lot steeper. It's more of a proper workout, but the view at the top is totally worth it. I feel it's an absolute hidden gem in KL. And then you come across buildings like these. Up until this day, I haven't found out what it is exactly. I reckon it's some type of royal residence or palace or state building. I just think it looks absolutely beautiful. If any of you have an idea what it is, please let me know in the comments. For some reason, there's also several abandoned places like this one around the area. And this one totally reminds me of an old medieval castle. After the lookout points, I usually head toward the central part of Bukit Tunku, the real heart of the neighborhood. It's one of those areas that feels almost unreal for being this close to the city. Massive trees everywhere, barely any noise. And these winding roads lined with old colonial style mansions and modern villas that look straight out of an architecture magazine. Bukit Tunku actually has quite an interesting history. It used to be called Kenny Hill during the British colonial days, named after Captain John Kennedy. After Malaysia's independence, it was renamed in honor of Tunku Abdul Rahman, the country's first prime minister. Over the years, it stayed one of the most exclusive and expensive neighborhoods in KL for sure. Home to politicians, diplomats, and families with last names that open doors. What I love most though is how peaceful it feels. Because it's up on higher ground and surrounded by so much greenery, it's usually a couple of degrees cooler than the city center. You can literally feel the difference. It's one of those places that make you forget you're still in KL. And here's another abandoned mansion. It looks like it's from another era. So picturesque, right? But also a bit mysterious. It makes you wonder what kind of stories it could tell, who lived here, what the place used to look like when it was alive and full of people. I end my walk at Stories of Taman Tunku. It's a small, charming commercial area tucked right into the neighborhood. Here you've got Wolf and Turtle, a coffee spot that's very popular with cyclists on the weekend. Other great coffee and dining spots as well. Kenny Hill's Bakers is a very popular place in KL with several outlets. The pastries are amazing, but fair warning if you're coming for brunch on a weekend, prepare to wait, it gets really busy. And my personal favorite part of this area, Cora, the supermarket. Disclaimer, I have no idea if this is the way you actually pronounce it, but yeah, it's how I call it anyway. It's one of my go-to places in KL. They only have a few outlets around the city, and the one here just fits the vibe perfectly, calm, beautifully designed. And they even have like a little cute cafe area outside. I usually wrap up my walk here doing my groceries before heading back home. So yeah, that's my version of Kuala Lumpur, the quiet green side most people don't really see. No malls, no crowds, no endless honking. If you're living in KL or planning to visit, take a morning and come up here. I promise it's worth it. Skip the traffic, skip the chaos. Just enjoy the city from a different angle. And if you know any other hidden corners like this, drop them in the comments. I'm always up for exploring new spots. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more hidden gem spots and real life travel stories. See you at the next adventure!